Well, hello, my honor students. Hope things are going pretty good. I want to start off with an apology. I gave some names off yesterday in the video because I'm really worried about those people. Because realize if you don't do this, you don't get fourth quarter credit. You don't pass this class. So if you remember any of those names and you're talking to them, some of them still haven't contacted me, but I won't say the names because it seemed to hurt some feelings. But anyways, see if you remember how to do this problem real quick and then come back to me. Okay, so, well, the problem is graph. Hopefully you realize that. Sorry about that. So, remember, you can't put in negatives in graph on a real number system. So 0 would be our starting point. Then put in 1, you get 1. Put in 4, you get 2. Then put in 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 3. So it curves. And if you remember, it's half of a parabola. That's a horrible curve. So the domain would be x is greater than or equal to 0, and the range is y is greater than or equal to 0. Now, see if you can simplify these for me as far as you can, and then turn me back on. Okay, log of 10,000. This would be 10 to the 4th power, so 10 to what power is 10 to the 4th? That'd be 4. E to what power is e to the 7? That'd be 7. And if you remember the laws of logarithms, when you subtract the logs, you divide. So it'd be 20 divided by 10 is 2. Can't go any further without a calculator. Well, that was fun. Now, let's go over the quiz real quick. The first one is a line because it's first power, first power. Second one was a parabola because one's squared, one's not. This is a hyperbola because when you get it on the same side, you subtract. So it's x squared minus y squared. Here you have to add, so it's x squared plus y squared. That's a circle. Here you add, but it's different coefficients. So sum of squares, different coefficients. That's an ellipse. And if you got this one wrong, sad. Right as a log, so that would be log base 6. Now, some of you didn't put the 6 lower. The 6 is supposed to be lower. The base is supposed to be lower. Square root of 6 equals half. I didn't take off this time. And then right as an x. So most people did pretty good on that. This one, x squared equals 64. Now, some of you just put 8 squared equals 64. You should have put x equals 8, but still not bad. 8 to the 2/3 power is x. Third on the bottom means cube root. That's 2. Squared is 4. This one, let's bring that up. So it'd be 9 to the x is 1 over 27. 9 is 3 to the 2x. And 1 over 27 is 3 to the negative 3. So 2x equals negative 3. So divide by 2x is negative 3 halves. This one, I was afraid this one seemed to be the one that had problems. 9 is 3 to the 2x. Well, first it'd be 9 to the x equals this. And then 27 is 3 cubed. Square root of 3 is 3 to the half. When you multiply two things, same base, you add. So 3 plus a half is 7 halves. Then you have to divide it by 2, so it's 7/4. This one most people got. 9,000 is, let's move it over here. 9 times 1,000, which would be log 9 plus log 1,000. Log of 1,000 is 3. Log 9 we do. Now, this one, people just said, oh, we know log 3. Well, how do we know that? Well, it's square root of 9. Square root's a half power, so it's 1/2 log of 9, so it's half of 0.95. And then log of 1/9, you could do that different ways. You could go, it's log of 9 to the -1 power, bring the -1 power out. Some of you did it that way. Or you could do log 1 minus log 9. Log of 1 is 0. 10 to what power is 1? That's 0. So 0 minus 0.95. There you go. It's -0.95. So, most people did pretty good with that. Now, our homework that was due today. If you put $10,000 on your credit card and pay nothing for 4 years, how much would you owe if compounded monthly and interest is 18%? Well, again, you don't have to memorize the formula. A is the ending point, so A equals the principal, which is 10,000. Now, I know a lot of college kids that will get a credit card right away and then spend $10,000, $15,000 on a new computer, new clothes. So you gotta be careful. 1 plus the rate is 0.18 over how many times is it compounded? Well, 12. Because it's monthly, which is a true credit card, is monthly. If it was daily, holy cheese, you'd be paying a lot of money. Then raised to the NT, so it'd be 12, and then it's 4 years. So, using a calculator, 12 times 4 is 48. So let's see what we got here. 0.18 divided by 12 is 0.015 plus 1 equals 1.015. Raised to the 48th power times 10,000. And if I didn't make a dumb mistake, you would be paying $20,434.78. So just in 4 years, it would be doubled. Holy cheese. So that's why you got to be very careful with credit cards. Now, if your car breaks down, if you got to go out of town to visit the relatives, you need a hotel. Okay, it's understandable. But, $10,400 in 4 years. Mercy. Now, of course, usually you pay some every month. Now, I'm going to make a second video today. So I'm going to close this out and then make a second video. Thank you.